menim say born again bet media to screen so e de amaya baby jet asamojan e de onusu view on players I from for Black Stars no na asamojan say this guy Majid Ashimeru is the best midfielder in Ghana after Thomas Partey, period. I have kept quiet on this, but this nonsense must stop. This guy, Majid Ashimeru, is the best midfielder in Ghana after Thomas Partey, period. I have kept quiet on this, but this nonsense must stop. We a baby jet Asamojan. On also so dear our day abanono on Majid Ashimeru. Wasa twaso among for the comments ko ha no atwaso say I still insist that Ashimeru deserves to be in this current Blasters, but I'm sorry for using the word nonsense in my statement. So I unreservedly withdraw that word. I was carried by emotions. Go Ghana. No a baby jet Asamojan. O se ne nsemo kan de ho an ogina. Na emum nonsense na o yusu ye no. Eno na emotions ebe mu nti na o yes ano. Nti eno ye baby jet Asamojan de o de abano no. Tizakito de aka de o dia yenko.
See Jibo. If there's one person as you can criticize. So now no also on retire.
Why
Asamojan.
They won't retire.
That's all retire. So
Obelanchini bukra.
And when you ankasa you are saying say on retire, there are certain comments that say like you should be guided. So how you speak and how you make public utterances. Yeah, in area Okruma see the do was Asamojan ko Egypt. So Egypt Saturn no deserve say ko be based on fitness level and BBR 2019. But ya do ko obi ya di ma ya do ko Egypt. Based on fitness level be mono that tournament link ka Asamojan ko kubi say gentlemen say no when we criticize it should be constructively, especially when on one say on yan retire from the national team sa brantia all kan Asamojan obi adwun ho a on tiase why Majid is not part of the squad obi ana ne adwun, but as a former captain of the Blasters and as a player still now also when you retire, so we should be guided how the kind of certain words you choose and how you talk. Because I have no food on now, Jibu. This boy, Majid Ashimeru, over Elisha is a good player, but luckily for the you know, Omunya the same league, so you can easily have case for them. The same league, the Belgian league,
Jupiler League.
Yes, league now move on. Majid Ashimeru is performing better than Elisha. Gosh, Elisha was Ghent. Anyway, we're underless. Almost just weekend yao. Underless away to Ghent. I'm against you 1-0. Elisha came in the 80th minute.
And I'm Ashimeru's boning.
Yes. Elisha Nimpono, as much as he's a good player, at Ghent on yet consistent, sir. Beyond second half, everyone was started, everyone on bench or maybe cry. Tell me how Mobi Kura, you come back 4 matches to no Mobi Kura, not bench. And you know, based on these two guys playing the same league, it's easier to judge them based on their performance in the league.
The same position.
The same position. You can't convince it I say why just a dentia as no running Elisha womb.
Yes, as Asamojan assembly no Asamojan ni mo be kan na your problem.
And you no be kan ba kwan fa so kan ne West no has to to us no. Because you are a former captain of the team. And Musu no as a captain of the team no, America no, you didn't call Egypt no. You didn't call next time because of Asamojan didn't call Egypt no. No so Kobe. And I know what Egypt 2019. Now ko nya Asamojan academic. So ono baby a ho no e kwa be kana engine ebema the point no I well made, understood than kind of fast or corner the ways that or the no.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised upon second thought. Or because where now you say what you saying as we know we some put the old videos no Salzburg. But when you are not showing our underledge what this boy is doing now. You understand? Tibo, let me keep us on one side. No, me na I think he say I think he did the braka. Wa ba. You what he adds to the national team. Who wa ba. Who say oh no, like we know why he is justified to be there. It will only give chance to the local guys who are performing on merit. And it's a baby just by a on merit. And keep us a gun of 4 bombardini now, be a deserve over 2 at Ziggy. The Chilo 40 is our number 1 goalkeeper, but you want a better Ukrumako Nigeria. On one better person. O Praye, lucky for us as a Ghanaian, he's back now. We know. Confidence is captain.
Ombi wala ko to fibuzu.
Na bet where for that some wala better.
They made it in yes and it you.
For is our number 1 goalkeeper. Opera
if you da beduru the go bebreme.
Wanazan Opera enwaba. Ena
Oba is a Blasters goalkeepers trainer no. Was in the first choice. Jojo wala ko to.
Keepers no. I don't call me.
So Lele na Blasters goalkeepers.
I know no selection. They do it the whole finance, you know. You are training them. You are training them. But the whole finance the head coach in selecting who plays a game. Who they say you train them for them to be in shape and you made your recommendation. But the other finance the head coach.
Because or expert for that area and mostly are for Masem.
But the use also in handy I am for Wasamu. Because who's a keepers no omudem and yet ya say ni yare enye funu yare obi a hwebi Ofori has always been our number 1 but for injury ena no one ton so no on ko ya no who say back no buy no who say no one ton no ena forces oba beda ena buy na anko yie now he's full fit now order no me share o ko share away. It's 2-3-1 be now weekend yeah. He's back keeping his post very well for Orlando Pirates and I'm sure say you know Jibo hot crowd there. Now I think say nko be fan 1k yeah. But let's the aba no.
Adriana ba Saint Mark. Adriana ba there at Belgium. O ti Kumase. Na baby out in Kwefro say. Debbie would need for a Bobine. Adriana ba City. Zakitu. Ashmeru is a very good player, but Elisha also is physically fit and stronger on the board than Majid. So maybe that was why he was chosen ahead of him. Watching you live from Westerlo, Belgium.
Born in your boxing, football. It's not about boxing. Then can't talk about Modric.
But it's me for players, or more the physical strength and more.
And we are saying so.
He's raising areas, of who say, Elisha Wusuno, and yet me you player. How physical are you, how strong are you to select him into games, into any boxing as him.
And mostly the intelligent players in the teams be happy. And I'm saying, look at Modric, but one day.
So Casemiro and one day. So Obo Madrid.
And you're out of how many?
And I'm Obo Madrid.
You see, intelligence wise, like they are up in the same position. Oh dear. Statistics in Pono War, no Bligo Mubu, Wabono. You understand? Now, my problem with this squad, and I say the reason why they delayed the squad, no, it had like the timing, it has defeated the purpose. The reason why I'm going to delay squad, no, now it has defeated the purpose. Why they decided to delay the squad? Now, from now till Friday, the discussion is going to be centered around why this player win him. Are they in a way room? Why they in a way young Fanamba? Way on him Bobo sing way. Now that discussion is hard because you know, bridging some much more is here no. Now a defeating because now a discussion no will not be positive.
Young defenders.
The defenders no.
Dennis Odoy and Diadom Gideon Mensah, Dennis Kosa, Montarid, Amate, Edu, Jiku, Abdomunin. The
defenders, Dennis Odoy. If you are a fan of the Premier League, 33-year-old, you know him, very good player. The age, any problem. He's playing for Club Brugge now. and Yadom inconsistency oba inconsistency and Yadom and to show that there is other any age as a player is a very good player. Our in the Premier League is a very good right back. It's I don't know age problem 33 there. We know how how he's going to show, but and Kenya's idea is a very good player. Left backs or no? No, he's playing active. He's playing. The problem is about age, So how he's be able to cope with the 90 minutes, the intensity of the game, You left back on no. And Major Mentia says, you see, why again? What's wrong for me and so on? So the question is, why 3 over there? Now you allow people to read meanings to that position on them, because one after all, your friend, say Miansani for Gideon Mensa, Kosa, and a Kamahini. Kamahini from the local league, very good player. We took him in the Israel League. He's under club agency, no care to agency. So we be in his honor. So the moment you call trade there, people say it means is it that some chichina opposite force acquired by showing no money and trainer and I say no course in anyone at the account. So no one ain't count at the account last minute. Silent back on no one ain't count any at the account last minute. Because amongst all of them, we should there. So course in on your call. Means we look up playing now, Mukia, what the amount for the question now quantama. It's you. Center backs now from Mona. There's no problem. We are untested. Moment, very good center back in the Portuguese league. Edu, very good. Jiku Amati. And he one place yes any problem. Center backs. And the defenders are there. But for left back corner, me Miansa. I mean, the yes, you didn't know unexpectedly. You knew the overcome one. So it's one no. And once again, you ask a lot of questions. Kamahini, whether based on the performance, and I say nothing will be obession because of never present in India. A lot of questions will be asked based on the number na air train.
Papa, say
in Godfather. So our fans in the back. If winning boy in the pie from the one, he has raised the boy auntie. And
the first call up ni.
The first call up ni. Blasters, yes. Like on bad. Say call up because Oba no when you call up Umbaya. No. And that's again no.
Okay. Other to so you remember for this.
Yeah.
Idris Baba, Edmond Adu, Kudus Mohammed, Elisha Owusu, Thomas Partey, Daniel Kofichire. MZ still Diana Baguso e catch say or say check it. Elisha Owusu the last 2 seasons in the Jupiler League in Belgium. Also check it out 2 seasons now. You understand the reason why Otuado FN into the Blasters.
Your friends in Belgium watch the say yeah based on current form there's a key to air cannon. Only 2 seasons bomber because the current form Asmera about 31 games, 3 goals, 3 assists. Pay the statistics at current form. 31 games, 3 goals, 3 assists for Ashmero. Your player okay, the strong player, what's his name? Elisha. About 17 games, no goal, no assist. 17 games.
So you're more defensive. You're more defensive.
Yes.
And Ashmero is more attacking.
Ashmero is also the same with defensive midfielder, or a deep line playmaker.
The one Ashmero this season now, or more like an attacking.
But that is the status that we have. And to know they have a contest Zakito, Ebema on say the Zakito cannot say if we are talking about form and the same league nobody are, then you go for Ashmero. But me most of the times no.
Position is a factor.
And we are not credit for positions. That players you go me for the CFA me, especially Gideon Mensah, he cannot be better than Ashmero.
Gideon Mensah defender.
Gideon Mensah no. Don't make Baku Mensah be midfielder. Midfielders no.
Mensah be.
The team you call Kotoko players.
Idris Baba, Edmond Adu, Kudus Mohammed.
Edmond Adu is what I'm talking about. Edmond Adu is what I'm talking. You know what, baby? Kotoko player go. He cannot be better than Ashmero.
What Champions League?
No, me say he cannot be better. Now the Underlet. And then say you be when your opportunity to play in the Champions League because the team but Underlet
performing.
Underlet at any point in time able Champions League. in the Premier League no underlet about Champions League saying we send a player you can your friend say
But the mathematics
Elisha you
so and based on the Obama food one I think say the only casualty am Ashimero and send the captain on any day I'll pick Ashimero over Edmond Adu.
Oba compete with Kudus and Daniel Kofichre. Based on the position Obono.
On any day I'll choose Kudus Ashimero over Edmond Adu.
You got 3 for me.
I'll choose him on any day over Elisha. On any day I think that Ashimero is ahead of Elisha. He's ahead of Edmond Adu. And based on the current form, he's the only casualty that I think say based on modern ball or active footballer. Young friend, it was squad on the it is a no on the part of Otto Ado. Now, say wingers Fatau, Bukari, Pencil,
Yaya
and a Yaya Boa. Also, you see Bukari on and off in the French league. The safe Pencil also on and off, not consistent. So number of matches are all. Eti your wingers here. I'm say the only problem now is Ushe Fatau based on the record from the U20 Oba national team, he hasn't disappointed. And and the winger said there, yes, ni as obia when you know brace up because Ishaku so on your ball for Sporting. Just that he's training with the team. But when you qualify to play now until next season, eti Ishaku no you find based on prospects. Do I am eda father U20 and yedema Ishaku abeka team no. Joseph Penson so on my any extraordinary performance behind in the Belgian league. On also no Sabia no so ebo. Bukari sometimes but we use as a wing back. Because that on three back I don't use as a wing back Bukari. So Nant. That's how they use him as a wing back. It also no sana or name so until you wingers they all the problem as to the numbers that Omunya Ediba national team no. But based on almost no can me say you will be so baby or as a or sing we mu like someone willing to come. Let me some willing to come Jesse performing very well. Ya fanamba slop performing very well. Think wingers there Jibo. Wingers there. On any day, Schlop is ahead of all of the guys there. Based on form, the any performance at the club level, there, some wingers were there. On any day, Schlop is ahead of them. And we know why, again, Schlop was overlooked. Some of them also are fine. But if one case on Madia, we know why Schlop was overlooked because on any day, Schlop is ahead of these guys.
Thank you to your strikers, no.
Ibo, strikers here. Yeah, some cause Christopher Njej.
Wango.
Kwesi Rates, Eko Hosting Kill. Wango. Jordan Ayu. So for Wango washe. Ewo premiership on the Ella Afeleja so I 2 goals. It's Jibo. A strikers we there. A problem. But do you know why I Obisi Felix Afelejan. You understand why? You understand the situation now. He played for AS Roma from the youth level and was busted up into the national, the first team. It's on no. The development that I say, I don't know player met me you know Europe how club try to so maybe Tama missing Greenwood, Ebayano. Similar thing from youth team or potential number main team. It's in the first you know. You do mega oba na rock watranche it's for Felix he's a very good player but you can't use the numbers to go so to judge him based on how he's being used at AS Roma because on no onyamba here still they think that he's developing and for Felix I understand him and on give him the benefit of the doubt based on the situation at AS Roma but when they say Jenny there oh so also like he's not started so many matches at club level or started many games at club level. It's and also what it means they say on your first team guy So ɔno so ba substitute na no abɔ no more say the start no was start about 8 games or so. No, okay. It is 12 or so 8. Within 12 or 8 and was started this season. Okay. It's also said that integra. So you know, you understand why the number not is. But for Jordan the honorable matches to the paramount all in strikers now. And one less one. Also you understand because we dey born as a winger. Ewo Kisa Palace.
So a striker.
So yeah, say a striker. But yeah, wow, but wow,
and football is akito. Ye hu attackers a omo from the wings a omo lead omo chase goal ken yi ne sa anwoma no. It would be make kike say ye bono as a winger to nshegu anu no.
Jibo, how many of those players? And I'll bet you make case for.
Abene virtually uyi Lewandowski money Harry Kane ma. Other players omo she goals nyina play like attacking wingers.
It depends on how your team is set up. That is 1 2. Some players don't know. Omo say you mention you get some few those extraordinary those guys on Jordan and do level no those level na Salah Mbappe money and those guys level no Jordan whether we like it on do level no
so you mean baby oboni go so
no Jordan level no
hey yeah, Premier League na no me.
But so be aso nyepe. The fact that we are playing is munya we are.
Yeah. But I mean go.
Well, I was saying, I think say go by the makama some dada. Team me to also from the other aspect of your squad no. Defenders I me just show some problems be my only happiness is say Dennis Odo, you know, is going to compete with Andy Yadom, which I believe says I mean Black Stars hold on lowest point. We here say you know we will compete in that time normally dreams play everybody be our on there no specialist on the bench no movie na dey be Andy Yadom born able no now it doesn't give that competitiveness that competition and me penal. But this Dennis Odoi is a mature player. We are talking about an age about 33 years. I think he's playing competitively for the club in the Belgium league, and for that I think he should be good enough. He should be good enough to give that competition to Andy Yadom, if possibly. So no crowd between a boy ahead of Andy Yadom, because one from Fulham then to the current team at Albo in Belgium, no, tells you that he's seen a lot of big actions. What I say ahead of Andy Yadom. You know, I'll go for him, and I'm happy for that call up. No, I don't think there's any age no problem. 33 years, he can still play. He can still play once he's playing competitively in week out. I want a team. No, I'll go for him. I think that with the midfielders, I will side with Zakito on the Asamoah Gyan. Only say Asamoah ebia nonsense odi ba no a ono asan ba retract no magia no atum because you yet nyina no in the heat of the moment obetima can asem bi but when it is that about out no receive backlash a gentleman and will be about out to say no was man can man can you know whether say Asamoah ebia rubre no kwase no ko asema waka no about retract no I will accord him that respect say it happens to Obia, especially na meka Ashmeru dey say if any problem beyond say you not call up no sometimes you give the managers the benefit of the doubt sometimes any ebia player no money ball on the pitch nko ebia the other factors and you player number say no e wo ma I will give the manager the benefit of the doubt but on any day say oh free midfielders na say players e bobo mudiam go here Ashmeru deserve a place in this national team but if there are other factors a couple just player you see the point you know I will leave it no matter say subsequent years another times a day no coaches no ebe free ebe no ma afro no ma bobi. With regard to the wingers, yes I still think I don't know why your friends Crystal Palace player
Jeffrey
Philip say of late no decided to based on how when you had the opportunity to play anyhow you want to play him. Ghana sometimes they do number 3. Ebi ani born number 11. I say who say or a first choice player. So with that and I think say a problem among no you know se call up no kwa when you are prepared to honor the invitation. Going forward, I think say the coaches no will have to sit him down and talk to him. Yes, and can any bad will prove beyond every reasonable doubt to say he's up there. When he woman of the opportunity obitimi abo. So apart from that, I think with these players Ishaku ne Osman Bukari, Joseph Pencil and them no. I think say any bad. Now one, yeah, free players, not say free players. I hear bar and what in bar the man Black Stars. I know Tom Club. You know what I say? Omodin bar omo Black Stars nim. And your club omo.
But I said club no be Jana so.
Jana so do but omo ba so here omo ha. For example, we say Joseph Pencil. Why is it that all of us are not Ghanaians are falling in love with him? Na e person so obo. On say players in back Africa, not on back Ghana ha. Many a times no, on performance different from the ombo clubs in Europe. So Pencil came and even though the club were on and off, but the last Cup of Nations at the point in time Ghana yet didn't try and China. Now I want to believe that many Ghanaians wanted to fight the coach. Say I don't know depends on what country. It means Oba will give you everything, and don't forget to say the game of Africa and different from how they play in Europe. As I think say Pensono yes maybe on and off in the club, but Oba Kwame do kakra ye ba me hu no ye preparatory matches like boy against Algeria we all saw him all of a sudden Ghana focus on your starter your call your games you ba mu they are not all born in person nature and how they are not what Black Stars no so but me continue side there then he's one of the top performers as far as Black Stars are concerned and for that such players no ye hwe omodin bo omodin Black Stars and ye game on the club or the bar for example we say party Semi the Cup of Nations here, you could boy can't say man. I will not give him that level of the net no. Even though our experience of the Black Stars and other matches is giving us top performance. And you know at Nebeko. But the Cup of Nations you call ye Pate virtually did not give us anything. The talk of the town no be I can want him. To the extent that they could do baby now break down about Black Stars camp no. Or no and the yardom no issue but because Rona Auburn he was not performing it to the extent that Mario Musu
use Pate as an example based on the last AFCON which you know match I ever born the ever born fiada Pate bo Auburn Arsenal can you say AFCON Pate ba yenti Pate ba ya wanya adi yenti no the born Auburn Arsenal yentungumi emfe ne Blasters
they go tie me yank out there can miss
no me other ya me say
understand
me person me say see a free player of Black Stars about 90% of what they do for Black Stars your performance
no me
the same principle about Cup of Nations because he was performing for his club simple as that
and oba you know you free we are play the bar do odin man so in subsequent years fra no I consider no so e bia na omo de one club but when he's invited what as oba do odin man what does it not make us say me do for example say it is because Pate there were a lot of examples about him that master one top level performance as far as Black Star are concerned. But Cup of Nations the odd ones as against the previous games of Wabo. So I don't mean also find judgment. Maybe normal say in a Juma bad day office. It be our Cup of Nations no. It be an form sometimes be an injury crash and home if there are problems be and an uncle yaman at any point in time is a top performer as far as Black Star are concerned. So me not so fan but those players are you who sad no and I'm depends on your example. If I just want to say those players a lot of players you don't see a lot in them. I don't see the club or both say net number or Belgium. So I think that with the wingers, for example, we say Ishaku. I then own friend. Or no, they are not me like to obi say Dalada and American. So because of performance or the man, and they say he said African under 20 best player Ishaku. So the profile is there. And you know, the last time I know boy in league, you know, some few matches no 7 goals. What I say? And I was joining a club. Unfortunately, or quite do a time of 18 years. I want a club that was 8th of March and only 18 years. that was time na ya close to win the Bemana second half of the European League, you know. And to do in that or train. Either said over to extend the contract or Ghana has a your local league, you know. What's not contract in the what sign that were you? What I say? But for them maybe a seer, someone for dream services, you know. The agency who's a move, you know, so or balance or I did no kind one corner sana and then maybe some because American striker okra you feel for the boys I didn't corner or man come on the ball local league no. It's next on manako or corner problems to try and I play an okoye or koye no. The information that I'm getting is that the first friendly match our boy with team Emma team no or that's the team Sporting Lisbon no. The coach is mad. The coach is mad. So he's a player because of the why you know previously for under 20 for your friend on national team as a young player don't know you know at any point in time and the profile Kutano you need to a player you develop in the national team. So he's also very important. To the strikers, I aside with Zakito on Afenijan, young player.
I'm on for the stars about Ghana attacking areas and their numbers, which may include your attacking midfielders, wingers, and strikers. Felix Afenya Jan, 14 games in the Italian Serie A, 12 starts, 2 goals, 0 assists. Jordan Ayew, 27 games, English Premier League, 20 starts, 1 goal, 3 assists. Kwesi Ochre, 26 games, 8 starts, 18 starts, 5 goals, 2 assists. Daniel Kofichre, 27 games, 26 starts, 11 goals, 10 assists. Christopher Entry Ejay, 26 games, 12 starts, 1 goal, 3 assists. Joseph Pencil, about 24 games, was started 13, was 3 goals, only assist. Osman Bukari, about 17 games, 9 and was started 1 goal and was 3 assists. Yao Yabua, 4 games and about 4 ninja started on Shegu, wire assist Bako, Kudus Mohammed. 15 games was 36, was 5 goals, 0 assists for Ayas and young Ayas.
Yeah, so over the say it speaks for itself. Player be say Kudus. We here say you better change match Ghana for now. Gradually he's becoming the best player. Senior injury betona. Now over the signing star as far as Black Star you concerned. But for injury I want to have a Cup of Nations and I don't say no. In the national team at any point in time, say even in a club. So on more than numbers I was expecting now. We were supposed to say over for national team. Okay, I'm not able. So with this, those players are here. Jordan Ayew, for instance, but never caught to say the American Patas maybe. So one should go cry the Odim Mao. Kwame, one should go at the Odim Mao. And I remember time I caught 2014 World Cup, and I coach Kasiapia, FA Jordan. I heard of some players being Ghana officials on the co. But I know you're young at that time. And I knew the opportunity to talk to Coach Kasiapia. Of course, not a Jordan. Or since I wouldn't name the Odema. So Jordan without the ball. All those players enfama. Okay. So sometimes you don't expect or not the why be that you Jordan. Anything else or not say a national team so about 20 something go on share go. Me fan a club performance no enfan judge you know. So by a national team at any point in time, he's one of the best performers in a national team. Cup of Nations go. Everyone should go. But in terms of total play, me Jordan any number 1 or number 2. So I need him at 10 point in time in the Black Stars. But I'm class 1 as a midfielder.
Attacking midfielder.
That's on your striker. So attacking midfielder your striker. And you know,
Frank Kofi and Kofi Ricky Eba say this squad no hope, no spirit. Even if the stadium is in front of my bed, I won't even venture. And no, any day or day abandon. And I akosu aba kwabena poku. And then I would and then Kwabena Poku birthday. And see Yabana, yeah.
So now the chop production now, we are not Jordan, you know, because the first I said Jordan, with the exception of Jordan, I say all other players, Abba, Black Star, Jordan, they don't come out the China.
From Azeman Ventures, opposite the market, or say Ghanaians should all have faith in Coach Otuado and his squad. And I know by God's grace we shall defeat Nigeria by 3-0. And Bingi Makan wo de ne dada Franco Fieni Makan wo de no Nana J or say this is the reason why they kept the squad for a while, but it's my prayer that we get a good result, but if not, we are going to throw more fire on them. Michael Owusu Saviola Jr. or say so Castle calls the Nyeket na collab coach. And the Adam guy who doesn't know anything apart from running. The Bechem United goalkeeper is the best goalkeeper in our local league, but he wasn't called. And also here or not there or they abandon. Messages be brave about the Black Stars. Messages be brave okay, Kofi Brana me have messages ni mu yinafi. Yemfa eno entosenti. Maminti also there finally. Ade na ba. The omo kan say yentwen na ba Blaster squad no. And then Tuesday you were just 3 days na game no eba so. And then chine nyina squad na manfo be kan ho asem. Je bede na match yaton. Wigi yankoi.
Wa jebo yen we shek Kwabena happy birthday. He's a good brother anti. Kwabena bibia be fine don. See, me name the advisors of Ghana Blasters.
So we can hold me.
Yeah, come on, find me from me home can.
Who can muti?
On fa. To me fa media and can the advisors of Ghana football ne Blasters and men fa yan kwa kan because ye can on fa. Some people want us to jump steps to analyze Ghana, Nigeria, Sibia game in the Bisibiako. Dabi all over the world, say release this squad that we take time to analyze the squad before we talk about the game. Whoever advised them, so Montreal with 2 days to go, no more release this squad. No? We are taking time to analyze the squad. We will not jump steps. Then jump steps in Kwayasa and Nigeria number 2 went away. We will not jump steps. We will analyze the squad because minimum omomutu omofo say Montreal neka 2 days. Now me, I do not know what magic strategy no muteki yene debema black. I just say be nyina ye twen. Minim magic asa the timing of the release, minim magic kura ebetime de ayede ama Ghana Blasters. Enti omo mutu omofo no, omo koso ntu omofo mete say na right here kasa. Ejibo no as discussion na ye no about GFA app. Omo ye yi.
Omafa manfo.
Yes, now right just the man was so bitter now information out there my Ghanaians and monetize no information out there my Ghana for no o person will turn information in my Ghana for the ordinary citizen on the street and the open a child say he should save about 50 Ghana cedis for popular stand. So ordinary Ghanaian no all sounds to make chase gas and when your information if you blaster but now who are the advisors of Blasters? Jibo for the tomofo monetization of information. What you are manaka 2 days after I did this squad. So we will take that mimi Kofi champion there. I will never jump steps to go and analyze the strengths and weaknesses of Nigeria and Ghana Blasters. I'll take time and analyze the squad. And then you because after Adiaba all over the West, the squad in the bar. We take time to analyze the squad. Nobody will jump steps. And so they should continue to advise them in this direction.
Yeah, analyze it.
See,
goalkeepers.
Now, Jibu, let's look at the squad in before the squad in Beban, me catch on some more critical areas. More areas who hear me pa. Because of being quite close with the team, coaches now kasana mudi team how are now more headache in some departments. Goalkeeping, right back, left back, center forward. Mebobosu biu. Goalkeeping, right back, left back, and a center forward.
Goalkeeping, right back, left back, and a center forward.
And a center forward.
Oh, no, how pa? Okay, so goalkeeping.
Now, goalkeeping, no.
Jojo Walakot, Manaf Nuruddin, Lawrence Atizigi, and a Richard Ofori. See, I solve a problem now.
My name be solve it. Nothing has been solved here because tournament in a Cameroon. You do stage B now your first choice goalkeeper. You see him shivering in the post. Tempo no kweye high no. Walcott na ne ho woso. Ne ho e woso che the tempo ni high no. Edu stage a here goalkeeper will come to the rescue of the team in critical moments. Now Walcott na ne ho e woso. Na dente e ma menya comfortable ne say, you had here. The new additions na aba e wo ho no Richard Atafri ho. Richard Ofori asaba. And Atisigi that's all.
No reading no.
Atisigi have conceded 49 goals in 27 games. 10 years. We conceded 49 goals in 27 games. Now, so offer Atisigi now. I've already told you, sir. Abraton and friends will continue there. He's not bad. But me see a true stage in a more day, a more share. Now, we hear a goalkeeper to come to your rescue. Now, so ordinarily we should try to get somebody to take over from Walcott. But the reality is that goalkeepers here Obiano will be taking over and the bear Walcott and better. So consider 49 goals in 27 games. Atletico does not merit Ghana Blasters number 1.
As a stars in Walcott,
that is it, and he has been the most active one, even though the division in your papa. So over Richard Ofori
form.
Yes, papa. Answer or for my papa.
There be.
Now, Oko Blasters are on more program be the one of the national team call up. Never the great of your Omojai. Almost at any point in time, Omoya call up. They should call players that are playing the best and competitive leagues across the globe. This is a program over there. And Omodia call ups. Atisiga conceded 49 in 27 games. Now, on Richard Ofori in Swabano. Yamal Richard Ofori call up from Orlando Paris. The head coach. Nekaziz Ekache Wiase afana nyina say Ofori is a top professional. Ghana selected him without playing a game. I was surprised. 10 years
for which game?
No, we say when
call up.
What's a call up? Yeah, man, call up.
Time or receive call up.
Receive call up.
But after no other go.
Other 3 matches. Before I say or you be man call up no. Now on that so omoni coach ni din komo. I'm quoting the coach. Coach and I say,
time I hear friend on.
Time and I hear friend on. Ofori is a top professional. Ghana selected him without playing a game. I was surprised.
The coach Nekazazi.
Nekaziz Nekasaron. Orlando Paris.
Why say Ghana near friend and say or say no one say a friend.
And so what you understand why me are worried? Because goalkeeping department is a problem. Atizigina Obano I conceded 49 goals in 27. Richard Ofori upon his call up. Now Onona and Kasami coach was surprising because he has not been keeping the post for Orlando.
But this is a serious comment from.
No.
No, says that you're fair player. You're fair player. Say area no one. If there are competitions, your competition with that area, and to say, Oko for Richard Ofori, that particular moment. We play about on now go. Who goalkeeper be how we active. And then now must have goalkeeper a chance. Now on Chama Richard Ofori no. Long period now what's in fear now no piano. On my recovery. There be a match be that when him be man walk friend. Now go friend the timer. Now what turn no by no now go now go friend some Marvel Stars.
Last weekend or high profile game.
There be a son I cannot take.
Was going to
Omo time omo friend no. Omo de invitation ni ko ye no. Now we free injury ba. No na go. Na on na go. At the time na na ye kwa friend so oba Blasters ni mo no. E ye time a no free injury ba one na go.
Obasi ni no dada.
Ah ye ni dey say.
What's that? He's master of what are your first
master
choice?
Of the original for that Blasters to Ghana no go.
I know you go to best one first choice.
Ah.
One first choice.
And you maybe one more ma Honda hold.
No, one of your friend and me just a problem.
So who's the number 1?
And you matter of number 1.
What Brian Waba?
Then you matter of number 1. Who go throw beer? Who go throw beer? On now go. We pray. Then who go friend quickly free in Jibana Koda. Me hear Richard Ofori na say. Me hear Nancy Omugembi. You could clearly see so rusty.
Of course, but what 2-3 games?
It's a crucial games. I didn't go from here rusty.
See, so Richard Ofori and Atizigina Mabano. These two goalkeepers, no, they do not look like goalkeepers that are active and good enough to take over from Walcott. It is a goalkeeping department where a problem. Wolcott will continue to keep the goalkeeping department of Ghana Blasters. Now, where my problem is, Jibo, say, Atizigi El conceded 49 in 27. Now, Abrantia friend said Richard Ofori. And so before the call up, and so end up posting and from Orlando Paris. The question is, said the lad at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now he has kept for all this while. I do not, especially, let's not forget something. Game na kwa bono. 2 games, 2 home and away nearby. Jibu, home and away. Many break home and away. You have as many as 28 players. You have 4 goalkeepers. You have 4 goalkeepers. Out of the 4 goalkeepers, who say yet mean a space for the ladder where you active all this while. 4 goalkeepers now, your friend. Who say we cannot find a space for the lad, and we should go for Richard Ofori. He has not been active in the question, so or you're surprised to have received a call up. Or you're surprised to have received a call up. That is Richard Ofori. At least he have considered 49 goals in 27 games. Mostly we should jump the steps and go and analyze Nigeria and Ghana Blasters. I will take time and analyze the squad. It means test here. So also goalkeeping department minim what will change because this goalkeeper son of minim what they will add up to the squad. Now let me move on. See. Right back. Now, let's move on. Right back. And the Yadrum, you won tournament, no. And the Yadrum bossa you won tournament, no. And the Yadrum Ghana and Gabon. Okay, I start to lose concentration on my picket bono. Or munya equalizer no. Who's on picket bono and stretch it bonnet the other position ho. Or more for horse for 70 good minutes. You real game no or take no. I call press conference post match. I personally asked Gabon for coaching and say, why did they decide to channel all their tasks through the right back of Ghana? Why did they decide to channel all their tasks? Gabon for the right back. Omu kosu yusu right back wa kopin so munyo mu equalizer against Ghana Blasters ye ball 1-1. Eventually he free mu. And Diadom has proven say he cannot be a reliable right back. But the reality is that today Abrantene Afanabano there is a Odoi. Says only Dennis and about competing for that position.
Yes.
Now the question is Dennis ready at this point in time? Would him that me expect it? Mami jump it left and ma become left and Amika Simka Crancho because it has a link with the right back. I didn't tell Salisu Muhammad way.
Salisu. Sister.
Osoma. Now, the best thing for Ghana Blasters to do, they should try if they can get a center back to pair Jiku. No. We should get somebody. I've always been calling for Salisu. The program for Ghana Blaster backline, you get Salisu, you get Jiku. When you sell 2 players now, push your matter to right back to stop Simo Moses more. And the yard dominant number 2. I have a big headache. Get Salisu Muhammad. Get Abranti and friend and say Alexander Jiku 4 and 5. Push Amate to stop the runs and the movement of Simo Moses. Nigeria for no more bad. They play with wingers. They play with Samuel Chukwueze. They play with Abranti and friends and Simo Moses. These are the wingers and the players who decided Nigeria for game. And Salisu Ama. Mr. and the yard domino or dry experiments in a once again now. It's a big headache. That problem at the right back is not solved. Left back. Mami call left back. See. Jeffrey Srop and Timmy Ama. Jeffrey Srop and Timmy Ama. This squad. Let's Ghanaians for a Mutemiano pay. Madam said to me, Mommy and I am Bompire. Say, the game against Nigeria, Baba has posted you mono. It should be a derby game. You know what derby game entails? Bibia to me see. So I need derby game and Bibia bet me see how. Based on the squad that I'm here no. Any a full bass me analyze no. It should be a derby game, sir. Derby Bibia to me then. See. So I'm quiet derby game. Now quiet the strength of Ghana Blasters as against the strength of Nigeria. Over the number of players on match goals this year no. So be the statistics bro. Victor Osimhen. Our board Napoli for attack, really attack. On 15 goals. Goals na bobo and check the number of kakani na boom. No, lawyer Adam, but many prepare. Go to now, okay, can't see them. Or the Minabotre, Jibo. Other party can go to Nina book. They have compared with to Sim and 15 goals on Shadamana points out to be. So, your right back and your left back, no, me what difference be a hot. Now to the centre back, it is not bad. Centre back is bad. I've always said, sir, me just say centre back, no, it's me a bonibi. Our method. To ourselves, let's hope this time round, obey me. I already discovered the form.
But they qualifies there.
Yeah, whoopee.
Oh, no need the no.
Let's just hope. Say, I brand a friend to my step party. Able to me on the form. No what me that ball. Edama Blasters. Party Idris Ababa. Game na yene Gabon boy no. Mini era sadeka oba etimenchen me na tie. Satama Idris Ababa cry na am catch oba say. Sa kra na we pra no. You will suffer. Sa kra na we Idris Ababa. Sa kra na we pra no. You will suffer. Your book game now for your method didn't break it totally. Almost go na Ubabe Hermanim. And I'm saying, born on the bono. He was the only player that could defend and give us stability in method. Idris Ubaba and your bad. Thomas Tepper, Tebet and the form now good. Then the most informed Ghanaian method. So Besha Ghana Blaster Jesse, Aya Daniel Kofichre. Aya Daniel Kofichre. At your method, then I use Swaba, Kudus Swaba. Kudus be just behind the strikers. And to Kudus, Kofichre, Thomas Partey, Idris Baba, and you're bad in our method. Okay. If only they can find their rhythm and play. Your method and maybe Kofi champion, me said any problem was so coach in a better menu system and a programmer, a better massa players and let me about to the best of their ability. Me want to say any much of a problem in our method. Our wingers, see, come out in a film, right? Injury into a film. Ishaku. Sporting youth team when I'm a mistake.
Portugal for the
senior what about active game for the senior team?
About friendly game.
Exactly. So that is it. When I'm active football for the senior team. Joseph Pencil, he was very good. You call AFCON, no, and bad. Joseph Pencil, Ishaku, they are not bad. But let's see how it will go.
I me trust here Osman Bukari no.
Osman Bukari.
My Henneka in the French league. Unyani they were very dangerous.
Why
Osman Bukari no.
Osman Bukari. Okay, so you let
honor
wingers and that bad. It happens to be one of the strengths of the team. Yeah. Now, number 9, center forward play.
Baby, I will see men one.
I had a problem. Another problem is my 4 departments: goalkeeping, right back, left back, center forward. I had a problem na ewono. Why the Bobo Ghana number 9? Why the Bobo Ghana number 9? Who gives us a presence of a number 9? Afrejane Bobo. Jordan and the Bobo Nadie. Covenant cry, I claim totally. Is he ready to play? Ghana number 9, wine. Clearly, we have been missing the presence of a typical center forward since the departure of Asamoah in our team. Our Cameroon. And everything it seems that we've still not found some player na bet me there near Tonosono.
Yeah.
So Jibo, clearly from baby I'm starting free here. Goalkeeping, right back, left back, center backs, Medford, wingers, ne Kikami Biaboma. Let me only hope. Sometimes when you're good squad, but again my video be when you're good squad. Opponent who bet me steady. Mami Milone.
What do you say, Osman Bukari? Oko Nansa. We Bukari wo right. Na Moses Simon at the left. Omi na bo Nans for wins no. Omi ri nyina so wo form. Ti yesu e de be hia Moses Simon no. Game na nya bete o. E Nigeria for mama nya ne say be bete.
So nyata say
the here say there were certain players within the Black Stars they need to have their day. Kudus, Partey, Amate, because me person ko ha Amate no see men battle no. Se nyenya serious na Kofi. Ene Nigeria bebo game ni pa enye bete. O se Nigeria for no o mo AFCON na ma mencho ade ba kwa mu yen say omo ye careless kakra. Omo ye careless kakra. Omo ye careless nti enye game a si enya me no baby na me problem wo pa ye how you set up your technical team no. But if omunyina be come ho abum no ma ye adwuma na shooting because of the experience or one between lead team na. Yene Nigeria no enye easy manager say the Ghana for no.
Well, Sana Medican Akano. Yeah, that has always been the derby. That has always been the game. But so to was not carefully because let's not forget something. Now, my draw attention to this. Jibo yenyas adiwe na menya fans. Yes squad no. They call AFCON no. Any current squad ye. Mashimu things menya about 9-10 ins and outs, okay? Menya about 10 ins and outs. Omo free mu. Eno mama babishim. Okay. First one, they call AFCON no. Richard Atta. Abikwe film. Abagna film. Did you? Any Benjamin Tete suspension. Samuel film. Kamal Dean injury. Philemon Bafo film. Wakasu Sweden film. These are players at the last tournament in the past. About 9 of them. Okay. Any young Manaf Nuruddin, Kosa, Yawabua, Osman Bukari, Dennis Odoy. Then a brand here friend is Elisha Owusu, Afnejan, and the young Christopher Ajay. Then question rates. These are the players are almost Baba Bishim. So let's see how it goes. But we have to prepare. Okay, we have to try to get a system in place. Bet me am these players and explode against Nigeria. So it's a big game, but it's a derby, and derby is always a derby, and definitely you'll be there in our numbers. Just to make sure say bet me any side you know. So that's it. Hey, na the time the basi. All right, yeah, to you so in the studio now. Samuel Osekufo Tuga, former player at the Blasters of Ghana, currently management member of the Blasters of Ghana, and I feel the spokesperson at the Ghana Football Association. Henry Asante Chum, Omo and Ababeka Yensa. Simaka Kredi enemy, no more Ebabedi and Komo. Obanya Mwakwaba.
Good morning, boss.
Na bibi aboko de.
Nyameso.
Yete unka che.
Me ohono.
Na nyome ko boko de.
Nyameso.
We sure say fi ada game na do aba. Eno ni nyine so hwe animu.
So unze kamile kamemba. Eno bo na kamemba.
Ba sa haso ye wudie mu. If you be etie, e ko wudie mam se na ntokwa ye nya 10 minutes ni edu.
Baby woman, Ashton. No crack. Born in Tina, Yabi Mo, Masi. Send a very Yami Shannon when Yamna Friday couldn't be a yen idea. Okay. So far, on Babu and Ekose, especially the team and management committees, so Majuma Moye, and Babu and Ekose. Very, very well. The behind the scene, no. Until we made public in camp, the behind the scene. I mean, place no, the young better traveling from Accra to Kumasi, everything from one place to Ghana, everything is really well organized. Until you training mu say, you nyamibema emrepatu na Friday every na you nyako stadium nyako heboni bi. Oh, okay. To say baby ana nipa bebre na ebisa but ye sorry na no pay aba the squad ideally ne bibi na esi hu kwan ana say a decision of the FA and the Blasters management committee so yen twen kakra ye nyoma bi say de be ya ye betimi atoto nyoma bi me feel say obia won a plan e wo wi ase on say when Sika kono time to do any team na or the selection aba no aba now so when the press conference na Oni Henry no man announce team yeah Milo Subai the same thing but it could be say a different thing from Otto because will be any strategy and I think say we should respect and accept the decision of the coach in terms of another decision I'll make is I would take my time and bring the list maybe the later part of the day and
said a mini kaka no strategy just to take things away from the Nigerians. And I say one factor I was saying you're being home no be able to okay the question I maybe Busa as a host to say open kunimdi and as open names
nkunimdi ne beba yehia nipa bebre na domne so beba be di achi na nyina ya ka bom na se nkunimdi na ba o de meba meyi ano aba ya nyina epe nkunimdi why not
and I think say nkunimdi ni mu hia cha din na nkebeba no
but say rezi dausa ayana the spirit of the nation as I ma yi kakra wo ho
wait to be my spirit of the nation nkofo because ye nyina ya willing ni say Friday nyame be boa na edin kunum na ye did those things behind us ye they are too echi because at the end of the day this got nothing to do with Samekofo, got nothing to do with you, got nothing to do with Kurt, got nothing to do with my brother or Tim J. It's
if any Ricky
brother Ricky Ghana na at the end of the day shy in I before him to my friend. So me there I'm not too much concerned about the names. I'm concerned about how we'll get the job done.
Say my name is Otibia, say what is a session of Ghanaians. Oh, they say Ghana players near one or more than bow form Medini or form. How do you feel?
Well, the OCT say you cannot compare generation to generation. We are then and Sunny be watching be. We are then if you are never more talent when you more change be. We are then so be more so personality change be. And see when my crowd more where we are saying no. And young Munina na every crowd more by offer. We are then no be more if I change. And see yeah na sa comparison yeah na infanto ncheka say say kofi mu time no they say omoji African Cup omoji 4 times but mama refi say nkola ne bisuso e de Ghana ko World Cup nkola ne bisuji under 20 World Cup nkola ne bisuji Olympic bronze medal so every generation has played a major role and so kaboma obi aya de and they say the one ada say me no ye po ye mpo a place e woni nti yemfa ye sunsuma na ye mpaibo enta o mochi ene ne hia say ye ka say
the time be say our question is being a former footballer what bobo need to top level baby as a footballer be abobo dru bia no what bobo na dru in such games in such competitions ayana a players din and our teamwork and the results ba
first need teamwork. Secondly, now about individual brilliance. Because so here Tamana Barcelona Gina Mona Super and yes Tamana as a former Bobono. But the one who made the difference was Messi.
Yeah.
And I'm boy.
Yeah.
So that's where the individual brilliance comes in. But collective there is about the teamwork. Now where to see a teamwork and then where players na kuba yem fa Afcon and Tunche. Now where team needs to see most of the players na mobile, especially our key player in the team at the moment, in my view, is in the top shape, which is Pate.
Yeah.
So, over from that side, Eddie Ba, Amati Ball, Obo, me, I follow them. Sorry, I follow them over almost every week. And I know who is playing well and who is not doing well. So, to cut the long story short, it's about the individual plus teamwork that will make the team works.
Ode had the udim may sure say whilst uniha to say the first now wahano you get a lot of course a man for Black Stars na nyoma akoso ye ni nyeho ni sa nyoma no minim say wote sa nyoma ni bia
me honestly I'm in radio station
enye radio nko aba say onam fofo be frɛ wo
me na fofo mo frɛ na frɛ enter business
ebi me ka Black Stars asem kwa che
yeah they do business we about the sami jale da bi wa hanin as enne hia me nye da bi football da bi ya na me da to nche kakra
da wa hasame beto
enne hia
okay
it's a football ne be mana I say life ni nyina akọ football they say aba say we have a crucial game I won on there now the business not to nche
the crucial game no wasem na make no meaning what is answer ni bi na wote a e dey message na wo masa
oh say me na for ni be free and some of the ex-players ni be free and e be obi o be free now the reason or they free so me menya ticket at stadium and I be as me hey Charlie this match here o say me team be hwebi Ni na encourage me as a person no to know say ebi baby am pempen so anya me do odru and ne wo ni wan say we be fraud say open sa ticket and ni ya akoya adom. But to cut the long story short no the udi kaka no say ebi abo no yem fa ne sen na ebe kwa kosi sen na be yie na be den no ni nyina agina me no mi no so say ye nyina ya anwene ya adwene yie afa 30 minutes ya de be nyina be kwa nti ye be kan tietie mu nyina say obi a wokumasi ye ha bia na wo Ghana bia emfa ne sunsum ne mpae enter minutes.
Mr. Samuel Senko best about Subi. You were the vice president at the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Mark Ado, a studio. Open your Makwaba.
I'm just
na bibia boko de. Yeah, sure say we keep pressure de nyasem ketwa. Now by what me adakakra de.
Ya adakakra. Nyame ncha de adakakra.
Oh, okay. Na ahusisi ne kwasai from the school to the management committee, technical team, playing body, kwasai.
Right now, very high. Everything the team from the management side, FNI provided BBI or working with the ministry, in the BBI to Eddie. What people don't know is that we've been working at this for more than almost 2 months now toward this preparation. Right on, we have combined. We've been working behind the scenes. The coaches have been working day and night. The coaches have been traveling, looking at the players. Indeed, all this thing about the listening, I didn't maybe I just almost run yeah. They've been working long way behind the scenes and so on. Of course, there are challenges. Be prayer last minute in the identity. They have to make adjustments. But from the technical side, they've been working. They've been meeting. They've been talking. They've been talking to the coaches of the players. They've been talking to the players themselves. We've had several meetings with but behind the scenes. And ABB a very concerted effort to get the best that they can put together for this tournament. Then, in terms of the management side, we're making sure that the support is there at all aspects, whatever is needed from the FA, and the ministry has also been wonderful, providing all the support that's needed. Even in the context of the bar change of venue, people were working so hard to get the venue, at least to get Kumasi. Accepted. Even though, if you remember, originally, Kumasi was proposed and it was rejected back because of Nemebinti. But look at the circumstances. We're just lucky enough that from the hard work of the FA and in the network of the president, because it's unheard of. It was supposed to be a force majeure and so on, but it was unheard of to Kumasi. But even still, there's still a lot of work. I cost to see how Kumasi Stadium, as you probably know. NSA 4 years said towards the 7-match game in Abaso on Friday.
Ode Wajumaneso, as chairman of the Blasters Management Committee, AFCON, your worst performance, Ghana Eco Cup of Nations, Tiabebo tournament, Minkasi Film Group, na yebenya 1 point. This is a crucial game. Chairman of Blasters Management Committee, say na offer this task.
Well, it's just like me, the way I see things, it's a challenge. And when you have any challenge, whether it's in business or in football, you face it head on and you make sure you get the right people around you, you get the right resources around you, and make sure that we are making the best decisions out of the information now you want. And to me, based on what I've seen to date, we have the best people around us making the best decision, analyzing all these players, their performance, looking at day in, day out, their quality of play, looking in how healthy they are in terms of injury-free and all that, and then ranking the players in different positions to make sure that in every position beyond Befano, these are the top players that we have at the currently, and what role they can play based on how they are going to play. So it's a very elaborate process. The technical team have been working day and night for the past couple of months towards this. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited about what we have presented or what they've presented to the management, and we all support them 100% that these people will be able to deliver the goods on come this two tournaments.
With this squad, now we can watch MCC. Am I the host to 2022 World Cup in Qatar?
Absolutely, 100%. You know, like I said, it's a Ghana 30 million. 30 million. We have 30 million coaches. And obviously, Ubenya will be our view of a player, why a player is there and why a player is not there.
Yeah.
But look, as from a management team, and Sami will bear with me, we've had meetings with them months ago where we look at the players, where they presented. We have input. Of course, yes, we were input in terms of say, oh, how about this player? We say, but the coaches go line by line and explain to you rationale, the level of the player enable, relative to other players, why this player is chosen versus that player, whether this player fit the system they want to play. And it's all ranked, it's all analyzed, and we'll have our input. End of the day, our input can also say, okay, maybe wait this and that. But end of the day, guess what? They have the professional decision to make. Because that's why we hire them, to make that professional decision. Because we are not coaches. And they will make that professional, and we'll support them 100% to deliver.
Going through all this, any challenges I also face to arrive at a good decision, Ghana. Then after naming your squad, former captain of the national team, Inimswati Asamoah comes to question the player, Yam Freno, in Majid Ashimeru. How do you take it?
Asamoah is like you and I. Asamoah is one of us. Asamoah is our main guy, our legend. And, and the work on one side, though, but I say, Wasa come back, say he has a view, a strong view, which is fine. But this, what people don't know is when you say players require a player away, be a coach require nakasa. You don't know that.
Yeah.
But I can say be a coach require nakasa on several occasions on this list. I'm a player who the DBA on the list. Because look at the type of players and the role that they are going to play relative to this player. And coach made a decision. Sometimes it's 80-90, sometimes 85-90, sometimes 87-90. He has to make a call, and that's why we hire them, to make that difficult decision. But look at the players on the list relative to this player, who's also a very good player, but he has to make a decision. And I'm sure it's a coach in Nakasa on so look, I'll give you an example. A player like if a player be someone new was called.
Yes, someone.
Okay, Sandiano Pride, right? But guess what? On the standby list, the coach has to make a decision and pick somebody who can make that. If he wasn't prepared, say players on Omakasa, analyze it, a review over the period now, and going to me for a player in the shame, so this player can cover for this player. Yana, emotionally, people can outburst, and it's expected. But relatively, when you compare now, the coach has made a decision, and it's the best decision from the coach's perspective that they can present. And let's not dwell too much on. To me, it's a little bit of noise. It's not.
And do that will be careful.
Well, I think Asamoah is a human being, and he has every right to make a decision or to speak. Assembly of person can be, but so any statement now, or say he think. He didn't say we think. He said I think Asamoah is the best player after Partey, and he used a strong word there. And after nonsense, and after that he comes out, he just says, "We're sorry for using that word." And I mean, nipa will be out to me making mistake, but not because of Asamoah. I use the word nonsense. It doesn't work like that. So far as I'm not making a decision about Asamoah, but he should also think that Asamoah has come into this team and played so many games. So that's it. And then, like Vice said, so Obia, any coach, be any player or fees a best suiting system or person. And he said, Asamoah team na Ebia wo Partey wo Baba Idrisu, still the same position, and maybe you have Kovichre, still the same position, and you want to choose two. The coach has made a decision, even though he's a great player playing in the top league in Belgium. Yeah. The coach has said, "Me pay Baba Idrisu, me pay Partey, and I me pay Kovichre to play those three positions instead of one player play that position." Maybe a coach will choose Partey, Baba Idrisu, and Kovichre, and leave Asamoah on the standby. It doesn't necessarily mean we're free team anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's a process. Blaster is still on, and he's still young. There's a more opportunity, so you cannot rot him off.
Chairman, being the chairman of the management committee, Blasters game Ebe Kumasi, then Yamfreko Toko player, So what TV?
Okay, so my main carving contest. Once again, back to what point has
Yeah, sure, say pressure, but so.
No, really. Some kind. You say it's so fatting in area. Now breaking it down into boxes.
Yeah.
Left side, right side, mid, central. So it's all relative as to the type of player or pet for each role with me about team.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a particular player be me and follow into that category. But not that besides the point. There are 2 points I want to make. The first point, we have Black Star, Kumasi Sabi, Hani are home where we've qualified for all the 3 black. It's the love and the joy is all here in Kumasi. Inti Nyamin Chad is American. Originally never see Baha. But Ekusi Ekoya Yamina and Sandabisia. Inti Ebibia Abetoy, Asabetoy. I think Kumasi, we don't need a lot of whipping for people to go because I almost a team like Yomodia. That's one. Secondly, a national event that is the whole country has to support. Nearby no be cancer will be free, said then Chambo so say he be the cam buses see us and from for bus Stadium. So that tells you the love and the passion among for the national team. And everybody know what the team has given us. Let's look at the positive side of what the team has given us in the past, and we want to be in the same space again. What that love.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers when we scored that goal against USA. Everybody remembers that occasion when we had that beautiful goal and all that. Everybody remembers those moments, and we all in our hearts want to be there. So let's work together. Let's be positive. Let's come to the stadium in droves on Friday and support the team so that we can get the results we want.
Your time now. I ask him. Yeah. Tua.
Boss.
Last message. No more questions and besides, especially on the stage you are order, and it takes a lot of sacrifice. Anytime I who World Cup qualifies Biano, Namakai Wagadugu. Onsebu ya chechire, but still you want to fight for Ghana. Who put 2 spirits and sacrifice in the current place?
Yes. Me being big brother to them, it's always not about football alone. It's also sometimes about business. It's very important because there's a life after football. And see, so where players are most of them are in their top shape.
Yeah.
And who ask them about catching it could be crash if you are game.
Yeah.
And the only thing that you can just draw in them is just be disciplined to yourself, because sacrifice will be a sacrifice. If you are cry, sacrifice. Because if you are doing but also woody. If you are one day work of you now, you're doing or some kind of fufu power or no fufu talk. No, so deep a ton and out that. And sacrifice. If you are sacrificing, yeah. Sometimes when you get to a point now where a player get to level be no prayer, you sacrifice and make a name for yourself. And Tina and now you know how Casa same with it. Mean Sebu Yachi album when I'm the boy. So when you become those players, I think that they all watch it and they listen. So I don't need to talk much to them about it. It's about their own perseverance.
Okay.
Just to focus and we World Cup qualifier match where for you, your family and Ghanaians. First, you have to play good for yourself. Think about your mother at home and think about the Ghanaians. That's it.
Tuga, you better say, your time no. Chairman,
thank you.
You better ask for your time. Henry, Odo Wahidi, there, Yambochna. Tuga kwa kamenya nanka nyambo china kwa samra. Gobi
Jordan situation on man clarify. COVID the name for you.
Jordan is coming tomorrow. Obanya me had much.
He's ready to play. Okay.
Jordan are you na no ka?
Yeah, say obi abefo play so yeah COVID test. We negative as an
who bet me about now to me.
They say oba hallelujah for us.
Now wa
ma say wonya COVID.
Okay. Tuba be sheho.
Say Nutina, coach, these players will to stand by. Okay. Say so be and Timmy man will be about. But my wish, I pray say Obeba.
Okay. To get better as also and the Vice President of Ghana Football